Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear brothers and sisters. Welcome back to the Quran Doers. Last time we explored some verses of Surah Al-Fatihah reflecting on Allah's mercy, power, and ultimate kingship. Today, inshallah, we were continuing with the final verses of this incredible surah. Seeking to understand and live its lessons, let's jump in, asking Allah to guide us as we reflect and act on His words. Bismillah. Let's start with this powerful verse. إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. I like to call this verse exclusive devotion. Imagine making a heartfelt promise to focus all your devotion and trust on one source, Allah. This verse is like drawing a line in the sand, saying, Allah, it's only you we worship, and only you we turn for help. No one else, not people, not things, gets to that place in our hearts. Worship here isn't just about prayer. It's about giving Allah your full submission, obeying His commands, and growing closer to Him through good deeds, for example. Why? Because He is the one who gave us everything: life, our ability to think, see, and hear. It's like saying, Allah, you deserve all of our gratitude and effort for these gifts. And when we say we ask only Him for help, we're admitting we cannot do it alone. Whether it's staying on the right path or facing life's challenges, we're asking, Oh Allah, guide us, support us. Okay? What lessons can we take from this verse? The first point came to my mind: rely on Allah. When facing challenges like a tough exam or a conflict, supplicate for His guidance instead of leaning solely on others, on yourself. Number two, when we're saying only, practice pure worship. Keep your acts of worship like prayer, fasting, anything, free from showing off or from seeking approval from anyone but Allah. And when we mentioned the blessing that Allah has given us, subhanallah, I remembered another lesson, which is show gratitude. Say Alhamdulillah daily for blessings like health or family, to stay connected to Allah. There is also a lesson because of the second part of this verse, which is seek help for anything. Pray or supplicate for strength to do something, like being kind or avoiding gossip, trusting Allah to guide. Okay, and the last lesson I can draw here, but of course you can draw more, okay? In general, the lesson is because of this great God who is worthy because He helps in everything. Our lesson is stay obedient. Follow Allah's commands like praying on time or the fasting or so on to show true devotion. Okay, now let's move to the next verse where we ask for something every one of us needs: the guidance. Yeah. In this verse, Allah said, اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Let's unpack this beautiful supplication. Oh Allah, guide us to the straight path. When we say this, we're not just asking for help with one decision. No, it's bigger than that. It's like saying, Oh Allah, show me the right way to live in every part of my life. Work, family, choices, anything. This is about staying on a path that keeps us free from mistakes, doubts, and maybe harmful consequences. Think of life like a maze with lots of wrong turns. This supplication, oh subhanAllah, is our way of asking Allah, help me find the one clear straight path, the one that leads to success in this life and the hereafter. It's subhanAllah, it's a call for clarity, true knowledge, and the strength to follow the way favored by Allah. We are asking to be saved from confusion or doubt, which can creep in without proper guidance. Okay, this is what I was able to understand from this verse in brief. Now, let us think about the lessons we can learn from this verse. Of course, the first lesson is always remember to supplicate to Allah to guide us. Supplicate for guidance daily. Yes, make dua for Allah to guide your decisions, whether at school, work, or in relationships, or anything else. The second lesson that might come to my mind is the reverse form of the straight path. So we have to avoid harmful influences. Yes, stay away from people or trends that lead you off track, like dishonest friends or materialism or anything like this. The next lesson is also the opposite of this lesson, which is learn from the righteous. Yes, study the lives of prophets or good people and emulate their qualities. This is very important lesson. Okay, the next lesson, it came to my mind because of the request for guidance from Allah. It reminds me that we have to seek knowledge. You have to educate yourself about faith or your work. For example, to stay clear of confusion and make informed choices. Let's wrap up with the final verse, which shows us exactly which path we're asking for. صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم, the path of those whom you have blessed. غير المغضوب عليهم, not of those who incur wrath. ولا الضالين, nor of the misguided. Here we are asking Allah to guide us to a specific path, the one walked by the best of the best, like prophets, truthful people, martyrs, and the righteous, and so on. These are the people who earned Allah's true blessings, not just temporary things like wealth or fame. SubhanAllah, it's like saying, Allah, put me on the VIP list with those who got it right. But this verse also warns us about two wrong paths. First, there is the path of those who earn Allah's wrath. People who knew the truth but didn't act on it. Like someone who knows honestly is right but chooses to cheat. Then there is a path of the misguided who stray because they lack proper knowledge. When we say this prayer or this supplication and seal it with Ameen at the end, we are joining the angels, asking Allah to keep us on the right path, forgive our past mistakes, and help us build a better life and community. I believe there are many lessons we can extract from this great verse. Overall, the first lesson is follow the righteous role models. Learn from the prophets or good people and adopt their habits, such as kindness, perseverance, or anything else they did. The second lesson I always like to remind myself and you of is act on what you know. Knowing the truth isn't enough. Live it by being honest, fair, and kind, so on. Okay, the next lesson is drawn from those who knew the truth but went astray. The lesson is avoid hypocrisy. Yes, don't just talk about faith. Demonstrate it through your actions to avoid Allah's wrath. The next lesson is about fear of misguidance. So seek knowledge to stay guided. Educate yourself to steer clear of misguidance and harm societal trends. And the final lesson I like to conclude with is choose the path. Yes, the path of the righteous. Choose the path of righteousness to create a society rooted in faith and goodness. Yes. Alhamdulillah, as we close today's session, let's reflect on what we've learned from Surah Al-Fatihah today. We've seen how to dedicate our worship and trust to Allah alone, seek His guidance for every step, and aim for the path of those He's blessed. These verses aren't just words, they are a road map for life. Oh Allah. So, this week, let's be knowers who are doers, inshallah. Start your day with dua, asking Allah for guidance. Act on what you know is right, whether it's being kind or avoiding a temptation. However, and seek out knowledge to stay on the right and the straight path. Join me next Sunday, inshallah, before Asr prayer as we move to the short surahs at the end of the Quran. We will start, inshallah, the next time with Surah Al-Nas. Until then, may Allah keep us steadfast and guide us to what pleases Him. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.